Today, I was talking with a client and I have been thinking about what season I'm in right now as far as my business, because she asked me how her has been going, which is my women empowerment and business growth business. And I was telling her that I'm in the process right now of really getting back to my systems and processes and trying to tap back into my creativity, because as an entrepreneur, nothing works unless you are constantly thinking of new ideas, constantly trying to come up with ways to be interesting, keep your clients' attention, keep your clients returning. And I have not been having that lately. My creativity has been stagnant. I think about, okay, how can I make my business different? Because when I see other businesses, when it has anything to do with women empowerment, they seem to all want to take the same route of a yearly convention or a yearly event that they have, that the business is that surrounds the business. Like, this is a yearly conference, or this is a yearly event or a retreat, or whatever the case may be. But my position from women empowerment is I want to be empowered all the time. I want to be empowered constantly. I don't want to provide a event where women come, they get empowered, and then they don't do anything going forward to keep that momentum going. So when I started I started it with the mindset of women need encouragement all the time. Women need accountability all the time. Women need motivation all the time. So I created this online community platform for women to tap into, and they can get their encouragement, their affirmations, their scripture, their reading material. And then, because a lot of the women that I know personally that is in my circle, they are entrepreneurs. You know, my clients, majority of my clientele base in the salon, they're entrepreneurs. They are small business owners. So I kind of shifted from only women empowerment to women empowerment and business growth. And with that, I created two different tiers. So the first tier is the inner circle empowered. And in that tier, we're talking self-help. We're talking how to navigate life, how to grow personally. Our journey to becoming her, right? Hence the name, I'm her. And then in the second tier is the inner circle CEO, because in this tier, I have 2 business courses. I have a business grant list. I have scholarship opportunities. I have entrepreneur spotlights, because it all goes hand in hand for me, by me being an entrepreneur and me also being on my own faith journey and growing and really learning who I am and what I want. You know, at the end of the day, I got to get me together first. I got to get my personal together before I can be a great business owner and a great leader, and, you know, grow my business to something that I can pass down to my children. Because if I'm not walking in my faith, and I'm not working on being a better communicator, or I'm not working on what makes me happy, then ultimately I feel like I'm gonna be lost. So how beneficial will it be for me to grow a business that people will want to be a part of? Because I do own a brick and mortar salon, so I have to create a space that my stylists want to come to every single day. And then I have to create a space that my clients want to come to every single day. So I have to constantly think about what's in the best interest for the other person. And to do that, I think that it is beneficial to have daily affirmations, find an accountability partner, so that you constantly stay motivated and empowered to run your business effectively and grow it to higher levels. So for me, women empowerment and business growth go hand in hand. We work on ourselves, and in the process of working on ourselves, we can grow our business. However, not everybody are entrepreneurs. So the ones who aren't entrepreneurs, they're just paying for the first tier, just the inner circle empowered. And then I have the overall community, where you can tap into the community and you can kind of like stay in the loop of our meetups. So that's another thing. I decided, instead of doing once a year, we do meetups every other month, which lately it's been kind of falling into every 2 months, but I try to stick to every other month. We have some type of meetup, and in that meetup there's always a message for empowering and motivating and really showing women that they are valued. So when my client asked me today, like, how is the business going, I thought to myself, like, I'm in the season right now of rebuilding. And as I am rebuilding, I am focusing more on the women empowerment and business growth business, because my salon business is set in stone. I have my stylist in there. I only have one open chair, which I have not really been marketing for a new stylist, which I probably need to get back on marketing for that. But I only got one open chair. And once that's filled, I'm back to a full salon, which I've been open almost 4 years, or I've been open 4 years. I think it's going on 5. And I've always had a full salon. Just here recently, I have one open chair. But that business to me is already set in stone, and her is still growing. And I'm also a licensed realtor, so in my free time on the weekends when I'm not in the salon, I'm also tending to those clients. And even this past weekend, I was with a couple that is buying a home, and we started talking about some personal things, as far as just life. And it's one thing that the wife kept saying to me. She kept saying, you have to learn how to leave people where they are. And I'm a person who look for signs from God. So when she kept saying that, I thought it was interesting, because I had 2 clients that told me the same thing. You have to learn how to leave people where they are. And that's not to say that you leave them alone, you don't deal with them no more, or anything like that. But if they are comfortable with where they are in life, you have to leave them there. It's only so much convincing a person can do in order to try to uplift another person. And I think what made me start my women empowerment community was I was so invested in trying to help women understand their value. I was so invested in that. And people that were in my circle, when I tried to help them grow and progress, I started to understand that I can't push you further than what you're willing to travel. So for me to pour everything that I have into you, and for you to still want to stay in that same spot, I have to then move on, because I can't want more for you than you want for yourself. And when I started the Her, it was, I'm going to empower women. I want women to understand their value. I want women to see how strong they really are. I want their business to thrive and grow. Like, go women. Yes, that is true. I still feel that way. However, I become so invested, and then my feelings get hurt when I don't see them moving. Like, I don't see that woman that I'm trying to help really progressing and thriving. I see you struggling, and I'm trying to get you out of the struggle phase, and you're adamant about staying in that where you are. I have to then move on, because there's a lot of women who do want better, who do want guidance, who do want for someone to see them and understand what they are trying to progress to and help them get there. So I have to focus on those women. And it's okay You know, I can't be in my feelings when I'm trying to help somebody and they don't appreciate it. It's okay. And that's what I'm learning right now in my life, currently at this moment. It's okay. I can't get all upset in my feelings when someone is just not in the space to have the capacity to move the way I want them to move. So yeah, right now that's where I am. I'm rebuilding, and for months now I've been praying and fasting, and I keep hearing God say clean house. And I'm just now understanding that clean house doesn't mean take care of your home. Well, it does, but not only take care of your home, but take care of you. And I have to take care of me, and I can't help someone else if I'm not taking care of me. I come first, you know that say when they say if you're in an airplane and it start to go down, do you put your mask on first, or do you start helping other people put their mask on? Well, I'm no help to you if I'm gone. So I clearly need to put my mask on first so that I can be in position to help you, so that I can freaking breathe. But I think going forward, I'm going to be very intentional, including with this channel. I have started and stopped growing my YouTube so many times, and I am now invested. I know I've said that before, but I am invested, and I'm not trying to be perfect with these videos. I went through the phase where I was like, oh, I'm not feeling it today. My hair ain't done, or I didn't have on makeup today, or I had planned on doing a video, but my creative juices ain't flowing. Like, I'm using my channel to really take you on a journey of, really take you on my journey to becoming her. And my journey to becoming her is becoming the best leader I can be, becoming the best wife I can be, becoming the best mom I can be, growing in my faith, growing in my business, growing in my personal life, growing as a woman, period. And I'm just going to take you on that journey. And this channel is not going to be for everybody, because it is not going to be a scripted channel. It is not going to be what I tried to make it before, like day in the life. This is the vlog, a day in the life of a salon owner. It's not going to be that. Honestly, I don't know what it's going to be. I'm just going to upload my videos and tell my story and bring you guys into what I am going through, how I'm feeling, and I don't know where it's going to go from here. I don't know if this content is going to be something that people want. I know that people want, I feel that people want scripted videos. People want to be entertained the whole time that they're watching a YouTube video. But that's just not me. And I'm tired and done with trying to be something that I'm not. So at the end of the day, if you don't like these type of videos where it's just me, this is the real me, and I'm talking to you and I'm telling you what I'm going through and I'm telling you what I'm experiencing. If you don't like that type of content, yes, don't subscribe to my channel. Because this is what it's going to be. I'm done trying to be something that I'm not. I'm done trying to create in me something that I'm not. So I appreciate people's advice on how I should run my YouTube channel. However, my tribe will find me. And this is another thing that I have been working on. Just like in the salon, my clients will find me. I'm not for everybody. I understand that. I do not have energy level up here, and that's okay. If someone sits in my chair and the conversation is not what they want the conversation to be, or we don't have a lot in common, or the interest level is not there, it's okay. I'm not for everybody, and I'm gonna treat my channel the same. So in that, I want to invite you onto my journey to rebuilding, and that includes my content, my YouTube content. So if you like this content, if you like my channel, please like and subscribe. You will see more of me. I'll try to upload frequently with my thoughts, my views, my career moves, my business growth strategies, and more. And comment below and let me know what you think about rebuilding. And Let me know, what season are you in right now in your life? I'm in the season of rebuilding. I'm in the season of cleaning house. What season are you in? And I'll see y'all in the next video.